Hello and welcome to Austin, Texas, one of our favorite stops on the tour. And today, Darrell K. Royal Stadium is packed and revved up, ready to make noise for the Texas Longhorns. This is not your normal matchup, a battle of top 5 teams, two forces colliding here near the end of the season. Cannot wait for this one. Big playoff implications. As we'll see a team coming off a crucial bye week, the Ohio State Buckeyes taking on the third-ranked team, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Longhorns will kick this away to get us going. Return starts from inside the 5. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. And this running play is stopped by an inspired defense tonight.
Boy, the options dried up quickly for the quarterback here. Very, very fortunate he was somehow able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Makes a spectacular diving catch.
Boy, what a throw and catch again by the Ohio State Buckeye offense. You think about how Ohio State has been able to really grow over the years. Go back and think about Chris Carter back in the 80s and Joey Galloway in the 90s. And, of course, most recently with Garrett Wilson and Chris Olave, Jackson Smith and Jigba. So many great receivers, and it's been fun to watch this young man today.
They've got him down out near the 40.
Great job on the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw. It's Howard. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time, they got to him and forced that incompletion.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. On the run, it's Henderson. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. The offense stays on the field in this opening drive. They'll go for it in their own territory. Needs a completion here on 4th down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
Great spot to start this drive for the offense. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's not going to bring up 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Back to throw. It's yours. Looking for the wideout. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
And he's got it from 58 yards away. Never in doubt.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
Returner looking to make a play here. And they've got the returner corralled. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Hoping to improve in the last drive. They got stopped on 4th down, and it ended up costing them a field goal. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Touchdown, Ohio State. This quarterback on fire today. And they get set now to try the PAT. PAT makes the score 7-3. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And here's the fair catch by the return man. The Texas offense comes back out on the field. They got points on the board last time thanks to a long-range field goal. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance and a really nice gain.
And now from the pistol formation. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They'll run the option. Pitch play to the back. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Looking downfield. It's yours. Short connection to the tight end here. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball at the 44.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, Texas.
Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete. Longhorns will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to pass. It's Manning. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Gets rid of it on the move. Grab down the middle. It's Scott. They get him down, but he crosses midfield. Spot the ball to 44.
Just another great example, Chris, of an Ohio State quarterback and receiver combination being so dangerous. You think about it, over the last 8 or 10 years, I think Ohio State has been as consistent as anybody when it comes to the passing game and the efficiency that comes with it.
2 backs now flanking the quarterback. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Caught quickly. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Now, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Buckeyes will line up on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And that pass falls incomplete.
Chris, I don't know, man. I think he gets across the middle. He starts thinking about those linebackers and safeties. Got a little bit nervous, lost his concentration, and drops the ball.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Toss play to the outside. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
You know, toss play just starts with the offensive line, whether or not they can set the edge on the outside, whether it's a tackle or a tight end in that same direction. If they do that, you're going to have positive yards. If you can't set that edge, play's going to blow up.
A running play called on 4th down. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
Well, that's when you know a coach trusts the offensive line and his running back. 4th down and short, no problem. Give it to the running back, and the back doesn't hesitate at all. He's able to convert and pick up that nice 1st down.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Sticking with the running game. He's got a lane. Can he make the end zone? Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead.
That makes the score
Now they get set to kick it away.
Texas 3. Texas.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Takes the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Ready, set. 3:25.
Send the back in motion. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. The Longhorns looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here.
Timeout, Ohio State.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. To the air. It's yours. Looking right. This one caught. Tackled at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs. A new set of downs after that completion.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. That completion makes it 2nd and medium.
Easy.
And on the carry, he's heading left. Tackle made after just a short gain. They crank up the tempo here for this important 3rd down play. Trying to find some room. It's Blue. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. And the defense will spend their 2nd timeout here to make some adjustments.
Timeout, Ohio State.
The ball near midfield. No punting tee. The offense is going for it. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the 1st down? They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the 1st down.
Not much on that play. Brought down short. Important 2nd down play coming up. Receiver in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. A timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Well, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams through this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the 1st down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Longhorns will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
4th down.
Trying for a 4th down completion. Finds his man, has the 1st down. Tackle made quickly at the 11, but the offense in the red zone now. Here's a 1st down, not wasting any time after that conversion on 4th.
The attempted throw is incomplete. It's second down.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Catch made, looking for the goal line. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just one or two plays here before halftime. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. Scanning the field. It's yours. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Going to tackle him right there, but that's a turnover.
How about the big fella coming up with the interception? You don't see that very often.
This will likely be the last play of the half. Press coverage now from the secondary. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And the defense able to bring him down, and that should just about do it for this first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Buckeyes will kick this deep to begin the second half.
Texas.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the returner brought down by that coverage team.
And for Texas Longhorns will take over first and 10.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The first job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Texas. It was a foot race and he won it.
Well, that's why this wide receiver is one of the best in the country. Makes a routine catch, and look what he does with it. Takes it almost a length of the field for a touchdown.
So down by 5, they'll go for 2, trying to cut this to a field goal margin. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. He'll go up and over the pile to convert the 2-point try. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away.
Texas.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage. Not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. And it's really solid defense on that play.
Pressure is coming. On the run here, taking a deep shot. Oh, and he dropped it. You do not see that very often from this guy. It's going to bring up third down.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
To throw, it's Howard. And he pulls in the catch. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40.
That's a great feeling when your quarterback can make a throw that keeps the drive alive. Not as good as a touchdown, but it's a lot better than having to trot over to the sideline waiting for your turn to get another chance.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And bring him down, but the back able to pick up some decent yardage in that screen.
Good time here to drop this screen in for the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
Second down after that previous play. Handoff heading left. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, holding their own with the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. And he'll set up to throw. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete. The Buckeyes will come to the line to run the hurry-up. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Fired into a tight window and picked off. He's got some room and some blockers here. Touchdown, Longhorns. And the defense adds 6 from the interception return.
How about the risky call here by this offense? I love that they're going for it on 4th down. Not so sure about the play call. The defense was not fooled at all. Steps in front of this throw for a nice touchdown.
The extra point makes it a 4-point game. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Now test the middle and get stuffed. That is just not open for business today.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Backs line up on either side of the quarterback. To the air, it's Howard. On the run here, lets it go. Finds his target, and it's complete. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
And the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. The pocket breaking down. They'll bring him down short of the marker, and now it's going to be 4th down. Check this out. Offense going for it inside their own 40. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Complete to the running back. Can he get first down yardage? Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, in a tight game like this, you're on the road. Why not take a chance? Go for it, you hit it, and you quiet the crowd in the process.
Buckeyes lining up here on 1st and 10. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of incredible push to get any yards at all.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call. That one hurts. Backs him up 10 yards. Offense getting set. It's second down. And the quarterback dropping back. This time it's complete. Breaks loose at the 45. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Touchdown, Ohio State. And they will claim the second half lead.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball and the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
PAT puts them up 3. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Looking to throw. It's yours. Oh, he lost the ball. Oh, and they pick it up. It's still a live ball. That's a safety for the defense.
Man, that is a big-time play by this defense, and the only way they can score points without getting a turnover. That should give this team a spark.
After giving up the safety, they have to kick it away here now. Bringing it back, it's Henderson.
The return is brought down at the 45, and the Ohio State offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Looking for some space. It's Henderson. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Here's the throw deep downfield. The pass ball is incomplete. Took a deep shot on the final play of the 3rd quarter. Final quarter coming up.
Ohio State 23, Texas 18.
A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Back to throw. It's Howard. And he's going to launch it deep again. And the pass is dropped incomplete with it. Had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Chris, I just don't know about this call. I like the aggressive approach, but at this point, late in the game, playing with the lead, third down and long, maybe you run the ball. You know, work that clock. Continue to think about the big picture. Now you're facing fourth down and long, and I think you got to punt it away and hope the defense can secure a victory.
The Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. Coverage team brings down the returner. Texas offense comes back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last time out there, they surrendered a safety. And now the handoff. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what. They have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
First down here for this offense. They'll try the option play here. They'll toss it to the back. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
Here's the second down play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Nowhere to go, and the ball is knocked loose.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a third and long to keep this drive going. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Lofting it toward the left sideline. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Touchdown, Texas. And they'll claim the fourth quarter lead.
Well, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. What I love is the quarterback knows all I got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
Coach deciding to keep the offense out there, go for a two-point conversion, and extend the lead to 3. And he will not get there. The defense stops him, and so the lead is still 1.
That keeps the score. Texas, 24. Ohio State.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
Number 45. Set to kick this one. Texas.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And the return will be brought down. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. He'll take a deep shot. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
That is a really tough feeling for a receiver to be way downfield like that, ready for a big play, and just unable to connect with your quarterback. I'm sure they're going to go to the sideline, looking to call another shot downfield again here in a little bit.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Dropping back. It's Howard. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure, and now it brings up third down.
Just a great play on the ball by the defensive back, getting a hand on it and tipping it up into the air. Boy, anytime you see a tip go up, often that defense is thinking interception. This one falls to the ground, but the next tip ball could be going the other way.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He's looking deep here. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And they claim the lead here in the final quarter.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Now the try for two. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback drops back. And this will be caught as they convert for the two-point conversion. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fielded in the end zone. It's Bond. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And they heave it deep downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Touchdown, Longhorns. Just ran away from the defense.
This receiver is putting on a show today. That is 3 trips to the end zone already. And based on how this defense is playing against him, this may not be the last time we see him in the end zone today.
And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And the returner elects to fair catch and no return. And here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. The sure hands, it's Henderson. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover at the space.
Tackled behind the line, it's a loss of 2.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Getting set. Here's second down. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Dropping back. It's Howard. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. Here we are late in a close game. Crucial play coming up, 3rd and long. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Judkins. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The Buckeyes will line up to kick it away. We're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. And the punt coverage team able to touch it, so no return on the play. The defense makes some adjustments. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. Longhorns will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Scanning the field. It's yours. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Breaks 1 tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. Now the offense will spend a timeout here. Want to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. 3rd down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. On 3rd down, it's a handoff. They've got him, but not before making 1st down yardage. They'll move the ball to the 41. The Longhorns look to keep this drive moving. The short completion of the tight end. But a huge hit by the linebacker. What a tackle.
Well, that's back-to-back plays with short gains. You know, it helps the quarterback with his stats, the completion percentage, but it's not helping the offense move the ball down the field to try to get the ball into the end zone.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Pre-snap motion from the receiver. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. The clock is still running up. They're hurry up here, but it's a crucial 3rd down. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on 1st down now. Oh, it's a reverse. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
I'm a fan of any time you can get the ball into his hands. I think it's a win. Didn't go for a huge amount of yards, but it's the threat of what it potentially can do, and it gives him another opportunity to get his hands on the football.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look. They'll make an adjustment for this important play. How much can they pick up on 3rd down? Try a field goal from here would be 57 yards. Try and muscle for the 1st down. Longhorns look to keep this drive moving. The clock is still running. They've got to get set quickly. There's the handoff. The game is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now. You can win it with a field goal, but you have to manage the clock smartly here. He'll hand it off. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. And it's the defense stopping the clock now with 14 seconds remaining.
Well, it all really comes down to this right now, Chris. You know, you're already in field goal range. You have a chance to maybe work a little bit closer. But let's face it, this defense, they're shooting those gaps. They're trying to come up with a loss of yardage, maybe trying to rip the ball out. Offense has to be incredibly smart with their play call and make sure you align that kicker where he's very comfortable to potentially hitting this game-winning field goal.
Longhorns begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Toss it to the back, running left. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And a timeout is taken, just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play.
Timeout, Texas.
And they will trot out the field goal team here. So in the final seconds, everything comes down to this field goal attempt for the win. And no mistake, he knocks it through to win the game. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. Well, you love to see a game come down to the final possession. Who's going to have the football last? And they were able to make plays and come out with a win.
Yeah, not only the final minutes, but the final drive. And that entire unit looked calm, cool, and collected. It was well called by their offensive coordinator, and this defense just couldn't stop them when they needed to.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.